friends, I'm glad you joined us again today. So we're doing another fun craft today. Today we'll be doing, it's called salt painting. And what we're going to do here is paint with some glue and some salt and some food coloring. So what you can think about as you're doing this is that you can always talk with others about what you believe. You can always share your faith with others. And one of the examples I made here is a cross. And of course you can share what Jesus did for us on the cross. You can share words of faith, things that make you think about God with others. So by creating these pictures in whatever way you choose to do it, whether it's beautiful designs like this or the cute, adorable teddy bear here, you can just share Christ in different ways. So what we're going to do today, you're going to take a piece of cardstock. It has to be that heavier paper again. And you're going to think of what you want to draw. If it's a cross, here's what I did. I just took a ruler and I traced around it both directions, and then I did it very lightly so I could erase anywhere where I did not want the lines to show. That's one way to make a cross. Otherwise, I wrote the word joy here. Maybe you can see that here, but I did it really lightly because I needed to erase. I did not write it out perfectly the first time. And what you're going to do, once you have it drawn out in pencil, you're going to take some Elmer's glue, just regular Elmer's glue, give it a shake, and then you're going to outline the pencil totally in glue. Just go right over your pencil mark. Okay, and now what you'll want to do is put it maybe on a tray, because what we're going to do is take some regular table salt. I just have plain old salt, and you're going to shake it and make sure you cover all the glue. Okay, once you have the glue the salt totally covering the glue, you want to gently shake it off onto your tray or newspaper, whatever you want to use. Okay, now I'm going to take another tray, or else you can dump the salt in a bag or something, because you're going to want it to dry on a tray. Now comes the really fun part. You're going to take just regular food coloring, or you can use any paint if you happen to have paint around the house, but the brighter the colors, the better it turns out. If you use really light colors, it will dry even lighter in a couple days once it's totally dry. All right, so I'm going to take some blue, and I have just a little bit of water, like maybe 2 or 3 drops in this cup, and that's all you need. And then like 1 drop of food coloring, maybe a couple. All right, and then I'm going to do a second cup. I did the same thing. I have just a couple drops of water in here. And I'm going to try, because I have a green paper, otherwise I'd maybe use my yellow. That's a little light, but I'm going to do red. It will show up better. Use a few drops, 2 or 3 drops of the food coloring. And now just take a small paintbrush here. Dip that in one of the colors, and then go ahead and what you're going to do is barely touch the salt. You know, just take your paintbrush, barely touch it, and watch what happens. It just spreads. I'm going to leave a space so I can put some red in between. If you just barely touch it, it will move around like that. It's really fun to watch. If you notice, I will show you what I did. On my sample, I put too much color right here, and it bled onto the paper. Maybe you like that look, but if you don't want it to go onto the paper, don't overdo it on the color. So just barely touch it, and the color will spread all by itself. And that's how you do it. Just do the entire thing. Let it sit on the tray or on a flat surface for 1 or 2 days to dry completely before you would pick it up. And that's your craft for the day.